Hi, I'm TT Sessoms, and I am the writer and producer of Different Shades of Lipstick. And we partnered with Pushing Through the Pain for this project. And today we're interviewing with Miss Tanya Matthews. Welcome, Miss Matthews.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am soon will be 46 years old. I have three children, 25, 23, and 15. I am have been in the medical field for 20 plus years,
Wow.
taught it. Yes, that's all I know. I'm originally from the Bronx, New York, born and raised. Moved to Virginia back in '98. Been here ever since. And I that's all about me so far. Yeah.
So what do you love about acting?
I like acting because I don't necessarily have to be myself, if that makes any sense. I can be
Right.
whatever character that I in put myself in, but then I do incorporate myself, kind of my personality in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your first role.
My first role was actually back in I believe it was August of 2018. Victoria Powell has a movie out, and the movie is about addiction. It's about I believe it was like pill addiction. I believe it was about. I was a backup person, and to meet her was awesome. She's a very serious director producer, and she just likes to move very fast. And at first, I didn't understand why she was like that until I became a part of this stage play to understand why you have to do what you have to do. But the experience was awesome, meeting different actors and actresses. And she came to Virginia to do it. So I thought that was awesome as well.
Now you play the role as the receptionist with Different Shades of Lipstick. How do you
Yeah.
feel about casting that role?
Oh, that role was easy for me to do. It's something I do in my current career. So it was something easy. It was, I just took what I do at work and just put myself into that role.
Now, you also have worked with several members of the cast already being in this production. How was it working with some of the cast and the production team in this particular project?
Man, I'm telling you, everybody's talent is so awesome. I like to see it come together. For instance, I'm gonna just put one out there, Tina. Tina's role to me is one hilarious, and the person, the actress who does it, that's her personality now. So all she did was take her personality and just bring it forward in the role, which I thought was so awesome. Everybody's so wonderful to work with. But a little tidbit, Deborah's my daughter in real life. So yes, I like being in this stage play, and I plan to do more.
I hope so, because you're very talented.
Thank
And I'd like to see more of you and see you in more things, actually.
thank you.
Look, I know you said Deborah. Deborah was your daughter, but outside yourself, who else do you think would blow the audience away in this particular film, this particular stage play?
I believe the young lady who plays not Jackie.
Sheila?
Yes, Sheila role is so awesome, and the actress who plays her very well. It seems like she does it without effort to me.
Mm-hmm. She
Mm-hmm.
does. She can turn on some waterworks in a minute.
Yes, everything
Not
about her
everybody
act-
can do that.
No,
I can't.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
I'm trying to get there.
Oh, so how do you feel about now that you've seen a little bit about how the production is kind of coming along? I know we still have some ways to go. How do you feel about the production overall and the storyline?
The the, the storyline, when I read it, I was blown away just reading it. And then seeing everybody in it was like, wow, it was so real, only because I experienced some of the things that happened in the stage play. So I think that's why I kind of identify with the stage play, and I love it. The storyline is awesome, and hats off to you for doing such a great storyline. And I would definitely love to see more from you and possibly be in more with you.
All right
More.
now. All right now. We can. Woo!
Yes, yes,
Yes. Thank you.
yes.
It's been a great journey to see the words on paper unfold into real life people. And I've
Mhm.
heard from so many in the production that they see part of their lives somewhere in the script, or a situation that they came across, or a decision that they had to make in the
Yes.
script. And some of them, the role that they're actually in played a specific part in their real life. And me
Wow.
not knowing that, when they did auditions and when we were signing our roles, it was like, wow, wait a minute. And through these interviews, I'm hearing or getting to know them. It's like, wow, you went through that same thing. No
Wow.
wonder this role was easy for you. You had to make that same decision, or you
Yeah.
came across something very similar. And so I was like, wow, look at God. He knew who needed to be in what role. So
Yes. Been there.
I am definitely discovering that along the journey um, as well. Now, let me ask you a few questions about the acting industry itself. What
Mhm.
challenges or what difficulties do you think some people might run across going into the acting business?
I think you have to stay persistent. Stay persistent and really believe in you. You know, everybody's not going to believe in you, but you have to believe in you. And you have to um, really know in what, in what uh, part of it that you want to really be a part of. And stay persistent. Make sure you stay persistent.
All right. Now, how did I know you did one film? I know that was you got some take back from that whole experience. Is that how you started into acting, through that one particular that role?
Well, when I was younger, I was little, different things, did little talent. For instance, I used to go to this community center, and the community center was awesome. They were so tailored around, finding kids, what you're good at, basically. And so I did Tina Turner. My mother did my hair like her. The lady did a gold skirt. It was so awesome. And I did What's Love Got to Do with It. And I thought that was the most funniest thing. And I still have some pictures from that. But from that moment, I knew I kind of like the stage. I kind of like the stage from that moment. So I try to, stay in there, but life happens. But I say this, you are never too old. As long as you live in, you are
Yes.
never too old to get out there and do what you want to do. And it reminds me of this actor back in the 60s, 50s, 60s. He was old. Had to be like 60. I don't remember his name. He's a white gentleman. He was about 60, 70 years old when he started acting. And it
Mhm.
was by accident. But when he started, he didn't stop. And when he died acting. I thought that was the most awesome thing ever, to get up in that age and then do something that you never thought you could like kind of do, or, I thought that was awesome. So, and it goes along with my, with the saying that the Holy Spirit gave to me. Um, Keep on living. If you stop living, you, what else is there? But keep on living. You never know what would happen. You never know what could happen for you.
You're right about that. You never know who's looking. You never know who sees more in you, and
Yes,
where they're able to maybe even take you. Um,
yes.
what suggestions would you give to young aspiring artists or old aspiring artists out there?
Stay persistent and say yes. Say yes. You never know. Do it without fear. I did this without any fear. And I had to do it. for myself, to see what could Tanya do, and I was like, wow, I could do that. But it led to other things. It led to me going forward in other things that I thought I couldn't. So say yes, just say yes.
And that's one thing about the yes with this production, even though we've come together as a group for this production, but so many people have so many other different talents and they're making connections. Some of them are experienced actors. One of the ladies, she is making her own movie.
Wow.
And yeah, she was talking about her production. She has like 58 in her cast and stuff. So
Wow.
just the connections together can open up even more doors.
Wow. Yes.
Everybody's talking to one another and getting closer knit, and
Mhm.
they're sharing their experience, they're sharing their connections and everything. And I am extremely happy about that.
Yes.
Everybody's got a helping hand out to willing to share information of where they can excel, where they can push each other higher. And I love that, because sometimes you just don't see enough of that.
Very true.
And a lot of times in our community, you don't see a lot of that.
Very
So
true.
people keep information to themselves, but to see you all come together and share and
Yeah.
build and encourage and push, I am loving that. I am loving that
Yes.
about the group that
Yes.
I'm
And it's like a family. It
in.
seems so, it's very family oriented. I noticed the stage play, everybody's very, very family oriented. And I love that about it. So it makes it easy. It makes it easy. Mm-hmm.
So what type of roles do you see yourself playing in the future?
I see me playing any role that I can possibly do. And the reason why I say any role, I won't say no to any role, is because in the medical field, and when I was teaching, I used to teach my students that stack your resume. Stack your resume. Just don't do medical assistant. Work in a lab. Work in ER. Work at the desk. Do whatever part that your career or your role allows you to. So don't limit yourself. Basically, don't limit yourself. And so I plan on not limiting myself. So if I got to play the gangster, the thug, I could do that. If I could play the librarian, put my glasses on, I can do that. Whatever it was at that moment, I will try to do it and put my personality into it.
And I love that. I love
Yeah.
that about you. What's one of the first things you do when you research or approach a role? Do you go and do any particular type of research or at all, or you just go for it?
Yeah, so it depends on what it is. I would have to do the research. Let's say if I played a nurse, I'm gonna do the research of what they do, how they carry themselves, those things. Watch, a nurse on TV, whatever my character will call me to do, I'm going to research, definitely.
Do you have a selection process on how you go about selecting different opportunities that you might want to take part in? You have something like, nah, they didn't. Oh, okay, yeah. Is there a selection process that you have?
No, ma'am. Whatever crosses my plate, that's what I try to kind of go for. I don't know, like I'm still learning about the biz, and so ready to learn even more about it. So whatever, if it comes across my plate and I like it, I'm gonna do it.
So what techniques do you use to create like a believable character? Do you have certain techniques, how you embody yourself into the character?
I have to think and feel like, okay, so for instance, when I am reading a story, if I'm reading a book or whatever I'm reading, I imagine myself there. So I can really engulf myself in the story that I'm reading. So I have to imagine myself there. So that's exactly what I do with I imagine I am that person. I imagine I am that very person. And so I have to act like I'm that person. So whatever my personality calls for, then that's what I do. I hope it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. So what would you say one of your major strengths are as far as acting? What are one of your strengths?
I am in acting, but in life period, I'm very detailed. I love details. So I pay attention to the details, big or small. I play it. There's a lot in the details. So that's just me.
What has been your motivation or your drive for success, not only in your acting career, but in your personal life?
Um, I have to say my children at first, but since they're older now, I think it's just living now is my motivation is living life, and my motivation is wanting to do what God wants me to do. We don't live on this earth for ourselves, and other people are watching. So um, I want to say there are people watching. So be an example. That's what motivates me.
All right, I like that. I like that answer. Um, who would you consider to be like an acting role model and why?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Or do you have a family member or someone close to you who you would consider a role model and why?
That's a good question. My mother, she is deceased. She died when I was 20, but my mother was a great, great single parent. She was a great role model, a great example. She went out there every day, worked the same job from when she was 25 to the age of 45. And she did everything in my eyes correct. So she taught me not by much of her mouth, but her example. So when she died, I was just able to follow what she did, how to pay bills, how to do this, how to do that. She led by an example. So she is a great example for me. My mother, she was.
Now, what are some other interests or passions that you have?
I also do ministry. I have a ministry, and it's called Vision Changers. You can find it on Facebook, and it's called Vision Changers. And the reason why I have this ministry and is to change how you think about yourself, how you think about the situation. I had suffered for so long with depression and anxiety, and from the age of 12. And if you think, if you ensue yourself with that depression and anxiety, that's what you become. That's how you get into it and stay there. But if you think opposite of what it's trying to tell you to do, come out of it. I mean, that was my thing. That's how I was able to, and still able daily, because it is a daily fight, to come out of that I call stinking thinking. Change the way you see your situation, change how you perceive yourself. And that's foremost. And so vision changers. Yes.
Wow. I think that's awesome. That's great. I didn't know about that.
Yes.
That's great. I'm going to check you out. That's for sure. I like that. Wow. What's something that you would say to your fans?
My junior high school principal used to say this. He was such a great principal, such a strong man. You got to understand, this was a junior high school in the Bronx, and deep in the Bronx. And at first, when he came, he took it over. It was horrible. It was like, if you ever seen Lean on Me, it was Lean on Me, right? And when he came in and cleaned it up, his thing was keep on keeping on. That was his motto. So simple, but it means a lot. Keep on keeping on. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
I like that, because I tell you, I say that to myself a lot of times. Keep on and keep pressing.
Yes.
And keep moving forward.
Yes. Yeah, it's so easy to stay stuck. But if you keep on keeping on, keep pressing, yes.
Look, how can people follow you and connect with you on social media?
Wow. So on social media, I am under, you can find me under Tanya Matthews, Tanya. Matthews. I also have the Vision Changers page. My my email, you can find my email is at tmatthews.visionchangers at gmail.com. So that was tmatthews.visionchangers@gmail.com. I am on Instagram, and my Instagram is Eagle's Eye. That's how you can find me.
All right. Do you have any closing remarks or anything that you would like to say to anyone out there?
Look, just keep on keeping on. That's all I have to say. Keep on keeping on. Keep pressing.
Good. Thank you so much for interviewing with me today, Ms. Matthews. It's been a great pleasure to have this time together, to be able to share and to get to know you. I have enjoyed you during this production, and I can't wait till production night.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Yes, our production, Different Shades of Lipstick, is going to be on March 26th at 5 p.m. So come out, bring your family, bring your women's group, bring your friends. The tickets are $25 for anyone ages 13 and up. You can get tickets at Eventbrite, or you can get tickets at booktix.com. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day and keep letting God use you. Amen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.